Hello everyone, we're going to be ignoring the last time I posted, which wasn't that long ago, but let's put those two videos together. Yeah. Okay, so Dandy's World, you know, that game on Roblox. It's definitely a game. Anyways, a week ago on TikTok, I posted a Google form asking for people's confessions. Now, I haven't read any of them, but I made some ranks for them. Let's go through that real quick. Alright, our first and lowest rank. I get it. Honestly, if I don't see anything wrong with your confession, or if I've been there before and I've done it before, I'll usually put it in I get it, because, well, I get it. Our next rank is I get it, but I wish I didn't. This is when the confession is understandable, but you don't want to understand it, if that makes sense. Next we have slap on the wrist. You know when you did something like really bad and someone gives you a slap on the wrist? That's what it is, basically. Now we have some jail time. If your confession is that scandalous that you'll need jail time, no. Anyways, our last and worst tier, Twisted Pebble on floor 5. You know when you have a good run and like everyone seems good, but then you get a Twisted Pebble on floor 5 that cuts your team down by 3 and makes everybody on 1 heart? That's how bad your confession was. Now, that's enough of that. Let's just get into the confessions. Alright, we're going to be starting with our first confession. This confession is from Manuela. So, I got really mad at this one Cole in a run because they were purposefully griefing, so I started speaking in riddles and convinced my friends too. After like 2 floors, the Cole said, "I ate y'all weird," and left. Honestly, I feel like I'd do that at some point. So the Cole was griefing, and then you guys started speaking in riddles to confuse it. That's actually so real of you. You know what? This Cole, I'm gonna give this Cole, since they were purposefully griefing, this is what the Cole gets. And this is what you get. Alright, next confession. This next confession is from Robin. And he actually has 2. Okay, so we're going to be giving you 2 ratings. Number 1, quick context, I'm a fairly new player, so at first I didn't know why certain players would do certain things. I was in a run with around 5 other players and a GG kept following me. The thing is, I didn't notice that I kept taking items they were trying to get. Looking back, they were definitely angry. They didn't say anything in chat, but whenever I would go to extract machines, they would just stare at me. They did this for the rest of the game. Yeah, definitely, they were definitely angry, but they weren't saying anything. They were definitely angry at you. But people should be nicer to newer players, because sure, you may have been around for like a long time, but these players like just started. Okay. Number 2. A similar situation like the first happened where Gigi asked why I took a band-aid. For some reason, I felt so intimidated by the question that I just left the game. Oh no! So, for both of the confessions, we're going to hit you with a bam bam. And because it's the same rank, we're just going to merge into 1. Yeah. Yeah, no, you're not wrong. You didn't do anything wrong. Okay, this next confession is from Altair. One time, I participated in a 7 Cosmos, 1 Sprout run with my friend. Everyone was absolutely lovely except the only default Cosmo. They had fancy purse and fishing rod and trinket. Horrible combo. I agree. We were on floor 12 when my friend accidentally picked up tapes. This Cosmo instantly announces to everyone that my friend picked up tapes. I'm annoyed now because I see them sprint to the tapes every floor. I of course call him out and I'm like, they said it was an accident, ? Plus you've been taking tapes every floor, so you're kind of being a hypocrite now. They then say, well, I wanted to get up to 100 tapes, I have 100 something now, and I kind of want to get up to 200. Our Sprout had been clamoring for tapes the entire run. I asked, why don't you do machines then? Because they decided to stand at the elevator every floor. They had the audacity to tell me and everyone else that they didn't do machines because they can't hit the skill checks. Like, excuse me? They also owned Thinking Cap. I called and they confirmed. Mind you, they were using the two most useless trinkets in the game. Everyone is annoyed by now because this person is obviously just trying to leech off of us for either iCore or a new HF. This Cosmo decides it's a great time even, to start griefing. They are so painfully obvious about it, getting me and another Cosmo killed. My friend is reasonably annoyed by now, and they decide to start griefing that Cosmo. My friend is really good at making it look like an accident, so they didn't get in trouble. My friend successfully killed off this unhelpful player, and I'm pretty sure they got banned. The Cosmo, not my friend. So happy ending to the story. Everyone died to Pebble and B, like floor 23. That's a lot to unpack. Give me a second. Okay, so you were in a 7 Cosmo, 1 Sprout, and this one Cosmo was essentially, I guess, pointing fingers and throwing other Cosmos under the bus when they themselves were also kind of double-crossing the Sprout. Okay. That Cosmo is going to get this. And it honestly makes that Cole from earlier not look that bad. And you get this. And your friend gets that too. They get that too. Alright, next confession. This next one is by Comet. When I play Dandy's World and I'm not playing as the healer, I secretly take heals. I always take the good items, especially if my team is horrible. There have been times where I'm at full health with a med, a box, and a bottle in my inventory, while everyone else is on like 1 heart. I don't feel remorse, mostly because the people I'm playing with are like 6 and they don't know how to speak. I actually find it funny and kind of fulfilling, like stealing candy from a baby. Now, I have done things before, like, I have done this before. But because you, like, take joy in it... Next confession. Okay, this confession was submitted by somebody anonymous. I've been griefing Yada players for candy, only ones that ruin the run or annoy me a lot. I don't feel guilty at all, TBH, it's free candy. I always make it look like an accident, and I haven't been banned yet. You see, what I would give you is this, but because they say it's like the ones that ruin the run or annoy you a lot, I'll let you off easy with this. Next confession. Okay, this confession was submitted by somebody who decided to stay anonymous. Shrimpo really irritated me by not doing anything for 10 floors and bossing everyone around while sitting in a corner. We got Pebble, floor 10, and I go into the chat saying, "What's that? Leave Pebble to Shrimpo?" And did just that. If you're playing Dandy's World, only put yourself in charge if you're helping and it's needed. I don't support griefing, but I did for that. Okay, I'm gonna hit you with this, mainly because, I feel like I would have gotten just as irritated, but that could get you banned. So, you kinda saved yourself by staying anonymous. Alright, next confession. Well, 3rd time's the charm, or maybe it's not, because we just got a 3rd anonymous confession. I've been in the fandom for a few months, but I've only played the game 3 times. I'll hit you with this, because, I get it, like, the characters are cool, like, the lore is pretty cool, everything and all of that, but play the game. It's really fun. Play the game. If you need a friend to play, or, like, you need to learn how to play, check out the Blush Crunch Discord server. Usually they have, like, teams that will help you out. I mean, maybe they do. I've never tried it, so... yeah. Now we're on to our final confession. Okay, we have our final confession from... Skin... Woo! I want that stupid pinata to go back to what it's best at doing and itself. Have a good day. I'm not gonna explain why. I think you already know. To those who made it to the end, thank you so much for watching. This was an incredibly fun video to make and to edit. Let me know if you'd like to see another video like this or potentially a different game. I did kind of take this idea from this creator, but I thought that nobody would have done a confessions video for Dandy's World, so that's where the idea came from. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it. See you all later.